Hey, everybody. I am Kim Savetta, founder of our group, 333 Repeated Number Sequences, Language of the Angels, and also founder of Angel Intuitive Ministry, where I have services for intuitive therapy. So today is Monday, and that is a day for us to comment on miracles, signs, and wonders, just to get us all kind of uplifted for the whole week. And last week I talked about how 333 had led my husband and I to our dream home that I had been drawing pictures of since age 15, and how that number actually led me to where the house was already built. And it looked exactly like what I had been drawing. So 333 was a very powerful influence on me that day to turn the car around and drive an hour the opposite direction to find this beautiful dream home that we live in right now. And so I just want you to comment if there is something that you can comment on about signs that have been synchronistic for you, wonders, miracles, even if it's through a friend, or if you yourself have experienced a miracle. I know I have, and that is God Almighty that has provided those miracles in my life. And that 333 is actually, for me, is God, the highest of the high, that is intervening and sending angels to give us messages to intervene in our lives and give us guidance. And so there is another amazing wonder that I experienced. I did have an open vision with Archangel Michael. And I think I'm going to talk about that this Sunday on Spiritual Sunday. I think I'm going to save that story for that day. But I just like to hear about your miracles. I think it was yesterday that I shared my miraculous healing through inoperable cancer. There were no options for me, and I was taken up to heaven and in the presence of Jesus. And when I came back, I received my healing. So if you didn't see that story, go to yesterday's live. I think I pinned everything at the top under features, and that's where a lot of the videos are that I have made on my YouTube channel, Angel Intuitive Ministry. I've kept them there so that you guys can look at the meaning of 1111 and 333 and 444 and all those numbers. And they're not just quick copies of what somebody else has said. These are meanings that I have authored through prophetic meditation and prayer, through a lifetime of experience. There is, the angelic, and there's also the biblical that is supported in these videos. So I would love for you to check those out. And thank you for jumping on and watching and commenting, whether you have a miracle, a wonder, or a sign. Some of us need to become aware of the signs from heaven. For example, some of us like, what does this mean when I see 1111 over and over and over? And it's kind of scary sometimes to many of us. And so it really is a sign. It's an attention getter, right? Like you're stopping and you're like, what does this mean? Why am I seeing this? And for very good reason. The angels and God Almighty are actually intervening in your life. And you can check out the meaning on 1111 and all those numbers that we all see up under features. It's at the top of our page. And I've made many posts on it also. Or if you just want to go over to my YouTube channel, Angel Intuitive Ministry, and subscribe and take a look-see. So I'd love to hear about your miracles, your signs, your wonders. I'm excited about that. And I will tell you this Sunday about Archangel Michael, my full-on, one-on-one open vision with Archangel Michael, which is incredibly powerful. Which leads me to, before I went live, I prayed over us, this whole group. and just lifting us up to the highest of the high, to God, the creator, universe, God Almighty, and the legion of angels that oversee our lives. And I opened up this little like prayer sheet that I have, that it's like you could just tear something out and like give it to a friend or someone. And the verse on here is, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." 2 Timothy 1:7. So if some of you are seeing 17 over and over and over, maybe this one is for you. Even in general, this verse is amazing for all of us. I don't know if you wake up in the middle of the night sometimes, and you're like, and it could be like 333, or it could be any time during the night or even during the day, where we have these thoughts that are not the nicest of ourselves, of other people, of, our neighbors, our coworkers, or just, like these kind of like thoughts that just aren't the most positive, right? And so this verse is telling us that we weren't given the spirit of fear. We weren't made and created like that. We are made with power, and love and a sound mind. And that's where the living God lives inside of our hearts. When we accept the living God in our hearts, that's where our real power is from. And when you get confused and you're like, oh, that person's better, and that person's this, and that person's that, and oh, look what they have, and all of that stuff has no business in your mind. Or I'm too afraid to go after that job. Like, I'm too this, I'm too that. I have those thoughts all the time. And so I work daily on stopping those thoughts, right? So if those kinds of thoughts are calling you, like the phone is ringing and they're like, why are you doing that? You're not good. Don't pick up the phone. Don't pick up the line. Ignore it and say, I am powerful. I am made with love in my heart. I am made without the spirit of fear, but of power and of love. And that is who I truly am. I am. I am is in your heart. Okay? So we need to start thinking that God is inside of us, inside of our heart. And for me, I started seeing 333, and that was the proof. I had so much fear about, because there was like a trauma with a death in my family. So I could not sleep without the light on for many years, up until my early 20s. And then we moved into this new house, and I started seeing 333, 333, 333, right? That's the number that led me here with my husband to our dream house that I had drawn pictures of since I was 15, right? And I woke up one night and I went down into the kitchen, and all of the lights were blinking on. There's 2 stoves in the house. There's 2 ovens in this kitchen, which is kind of crazy. And like on the coffee pot and everything, 333, 333, 333, just blinking over and over and over. And all of a sudden, I felt the presence of the Lord. I felt the presence of God Almighty all around me. And I was no longer, from that day forward, was I ever afraid of the dark. I, in fact, now need to sleep with it pitch black, no light coming in and like waking me up, or it's a miracle, and it's a wonder that happened. I was really, really frightened of, I had to keep a light on because of a trauma from my childhood. So 333 brought that miracle and that wonder that God is all around us and inside of us, and that we are made with power, we are made with love, and we are not made with the spirit of fear. So whoever's telling you that, somebody's like negative, they could say it, but you're not picking up that line. You're not picking up that phone line. Don't do it. Because God designed you a particular way, and he has angels all around you. And so I just wanted you to have that verse today, just to feel that kind of power inside of your heart, and just accept the living God inside of your heart and surrender any burden, any trauma that you have to him, and just watch the miracles and the signs and the wonders unfold in your life. And I hope they happen today on Miracle Monday. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Kim Savetta, founder of this group, 333 Repeated Number Sequences, Language of the Angels, and also founder of Angel Intuitive Ministry. That's my page, my Facebook page, if you want to go over there and like that. I have a YouTube channel. I also have a website, Angel Intuitive Ministry, and that's where I do prophetic intuitive therapy in all areas of life, including rescue trauma and grief and all things beautiful and sometimes not so beautiful, but we need sometimes support, right? So I'm going to wish you a beautiful Monday and a whole full week. I will see you Wednesday live and also Sunday. And on Sunday, I'm going to be talking about my open vision with Archangel Michael. So I can't wait to see your comments. Like right now, as I'm live, I can't see them. But I can't wait to see your comments of, if you've had a sign given to you in synchronicity with repeated number sequences, or, something in nature, where you felt a message from God, wonders and miracles, possibly healing from something you thought that you wouldn't heal from, or just even it's a miracle that you got out the front door. Whatever it is, I'd like you to comment and share about that, and mention maybe possibly if there's an angel number that's connected to that has made you aware that heaven is all around you. Okay? All right. Love you and have a fabulous Monday. Bye.